Hey there, this is Batch once again. Welcome back to another videos, another paid request, this time for Vonte. And for those interested requesting a review, a commentary, a tier list, a video game playthrough, a re-review, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both links are down below in the info box. And this is for Good Burger 2. Now, I'm the wrong audience for this movie. Because number one, I did not watch the Nickelodeon shows, whether it be All That, which was a sketch show for kids, which featured Good Burger, those characters on there. I'm not a fan of the first movie that came out in 1997. So I guess you would have to ask someone who actually likes that stuff how they view this film. If it's worthy, if it's not worthy, if it's good, if it's dog piss, whatever taste may be. As a guy that did not like the first one, this was even worse. I thought it was rather boring. I thought the characters were really irritating. It's goofy, it's stupid, it's a kid's film, I get it, but it is weird to see these guys in their 40s or so acting a fool like this. Yeah, Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell, two people I never gave a rat's ass about. Kenan Thompson, I know, got on SNL, but I don't watch Saturday Night Live. Not nowadays, at least. Haven't for the past 10 years, to be fair. Kel Mitchell, I don't know what he's been doing. I just waiting for bated breath for this film to happen. And I barely remember the first Good Burger, so I'm sure there's a lot of references this film has to the first film that went over my head. Like Kel Mitchell, his first bit of business is daydreaming that a bunch of burgers are singing and ketchup bottles are singing, and then he's found sleeping on the counter and he wakes up. Good burger, welcome to the bad burger. Good burger, can I take the order? Only this time he sounds a lot more gravelly. His voice has a little bit of that gravel to it now when he does that. Which I don't think he used to have that, but I mean, I guess with age, that's just par for the course, I guess. I'm like, if I want to see a movie with birders dancing or singing, I'll watch Better Off Dead with John Cusack. So Kel Mitchell is still working at the Good Burger, while Kenan, he has this business of his own where he sets up these ideas, and one of them is something for Burn No More, which I guess is supposed to stop fires, but then when people burn his place, it burns it down, and he got some awful looking fire and awful looking fireworks. And because of that, he loses business. I thought there'd be more to that, but I'm not going to get into the logistics of that. This movie ain't worth it. And it's just a lot of just stupid, dumb, hygiene scenes pile up. Kenan goes back to see Kel and says, "Can I get a job at Good Burger again?" Kenan's sister is mad at him because back in the day he stole her money, and so try to befriend his niece, but she's mad at him because you took my mom's money for one of your schemes. Kenan starts working at Good Burger again, meets all the characters, the new characters. You have these two that are twins. You have this old lady who is the delivery person. That's the joke, is that she's so old she can barely move, but she's the delivery person. A worker from the first movie was found in a freezer, was defrosted. It's like, wait, I missed like 20 years? Oh my god. I missed the rest of high school. I missed college. Kel Mitchell tells a story about how this German food guy called Das Food came by and wanted to try the burger. Let me have some sauce on the side. And then tells him, well, which side? Oh, I'll do both sides. So he just gets the stuff and blasts the guy on both sides, gets it all on him and shit. And Kel Mitchell's character has 7 kids. One works at the Good Burger and has French fries glued to his eyebrows. Carmen Electra, who might have been in the first Good Burger movie, she's the nanny. And again, Kel Mitchell is married and has a dog named Attack and a bird called Don't. So, of course, when they attack Kenan, they go, attack, attack. Why you telling me to attack? Why you telling it to attack? No, 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 we'll say the dog's name. No, don't. We'll call his name. Well, we can't. The bird's called Don't. Like, these are the jokes. These are the jokes, man. These are the jokes. You know, a girl wanting to order, saying, "Can you serve me some food?" Or I can serve anything. And Kel gets a tennis racket and starts serving. If this is the type of humor from the show, no wonder I didn't watch. I'm glad I didn't watch it because I would have hated it. I would have been annoyed, like piss in the wind annoyed. Or Kel, Tina, and some others go to this place and Kel gets his fingers stuck in bowling balls, and these two try to beat him up, or they try to take the bowling balls off and they knock themselves out. The plot is there's this company called Megacore, which is, I know, very unique, clever, original name for a company, Megacore. They want to buy out Good Burger, but of course Kel says no, but Kenan thinks of an opportunity to strengthen the business and get some money. And Kel Mitchell trusts Kenan, so because he listens to Kenan, they sign with his lawyer. But of course, lo and behold, they get screwed over, the business gets closed down, they get fired, and the person that buys at Megacore is Jillian Bell, which she was in 22 Jump Street. She's been in a few other stuff. I'm getting a bit tired of seeing her. Cause she just has the same shtick over and over again. Her acting style kind of gets old quick. And apparently she's the sister of the bad guy from the first Good Burger movie. They try to put Good Burger out of business. So Kel Mitchell, who should be a lot more mad at Kenan, but never really is, which I thought was weird. Oh, and the reason with the Good Burger is Jillian Bell shows them that they don't make robots. And all the robots don't look like Kel Mitchell. It's funny, I talk about Good Burger 2, now it's raining. Like, even God's disappointed this movie was made. And it's crying tears of sadness. Because then what happens is there's robots looking like Kel Mitchell. They have to figure out what to do, so they figure they're going to get their team, they're going to sneak in, they're going to screw up the robots for this presentation. They almost get killed in this self-driving car. They sneaked in, they made Kel Mitchell pretend to be a robot, like we're just adding this in. He's pretending to be a robot, but he's nervous, so he farts. It's like a 15-second fart joke. Did you add a robot that farted? Other hijinks ensue. They run around. Kel Mitchell gets on the computer, does some things. They get caught. Kenan saves his niece, so now his niece likes him again. Saves his niece from being flattened and fried. Kel Mitchell screwed with the robots, now they're turning on people, and they can shoot lasers out of their eyes, freaking laser beams out of their eyes, and they're throwing stuff on customers, and Jillian Bell gets ruined. I don't know how that still deemed... I mean, they still signed a contract. So I'm trying to remember, did they also get the contract, rip it up? Like, okay, their business is crap, but how do you get your business back? They might have said that, and I forgot. I apologize. Maybe I didn't give a rat's ass at that point, but okay, fine. You ruin their business, and they won't be able to sell this thing. But at the same time, should you just be like, well, fuck yeah, I'll keep the Good Burger thing, and I'll just sell it to someone else. I'll sell the secret sauce to other people and make the money back. Fine, you ruined my robot Steam, and okay. Well, I got your secret sauce. I got the ingredients for it that was successful from the first movie. I just sell that to all sorts of companies. All the companies come to me. I'll sell you all of it. Make all the money back. I'll go to Tahiti. You don't own the business. Tough titty. You guys out of the job. I still win. Apparently no. Apparently that wasn't the case. Or the movie didn't want to think about that. I don't know. I'm looking at Good Burger 2 to try to understand it. And in Vonte, if you've seen this, you explain to me. Maybe I missed something. I've been wrong many times. I screw up, I screw up. And it's a lot of times where they're referencing older stuff. I do remember the song that he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, you're a dude. They reference that a couple times. There's a daydream Kel Mitchell has where, maybe we could get celebrities to sing and find a way to get our business back. I don't know if it's supposed to be a parody of that. Remember those celebrities did that song Imagine? Gal Gadot and all those, which was so stupid and cringeworthy. But it's like a song here about fast food and Good Burger. The reason I wonder if it was like Imagine is because everyone is doing it like from their phones, like Imagine. So that's why I don't know if it was a reference to that. I think it was, because I think one of the people, was it Maya Rudolph? I think it was one of the people in that Imagine video. And it was like Zoe Saldana there, Andy Samberg, George Clinton, a few others. Oh, that felt like it could have been a lot funnier, but maybe the timing. Maybe if they sang a version of Imagine, but then they changed the words to burger. Imagine there's no burgers. That's what they should have done. They should have done a parody of Imagine, an actual parody. Like, imagine there's no burgers. Imagine you can't have extra cheese. Imagine all the tomatoes spoiled, oh no, oh please. Why? Imagine there's no... you could play around with that. I think that would have made that scene funnier. And I think that would have made that scene better. That's just me, though. And that's the thing for me. I just didn't find anything funny. I thought Kel Mitchell was really irritating, really annoying. Kenan Thompson, for the most part, felt very subdued and bored with his performance. Like, he didn't want to be there. It's like, well, people have been asking me this for, I don't know, 26 years. Just 97. Yeah, I think. And this came out 2023, so 23. Yeah, 26 years. Well, if people have been asking me for, couple decades, I'll just do it. That's what it seems like, for the most part. Fairly subdued for most of it. Not all, but most of it. And then Kel Mitchell, that character acting that way with this age just seems more sad and more pathetic than funny. I mean, also, I think they put some makeup on Kel Mitchell. At least it looked like makeup. It looked weird. And his voice is a bit more crazy. Like, hey, good. Again, just, to me, it just seemed more sad and more pathetic than anything. Oh, Leslie Jones has a cameo as Kenan Thompson's sister. You see her at the end of the film. I know there's a few people from the show All That. There's a bigger, I forget her name, but she was like a bigger lady, fatter lady, who was on that show. She makes an appearance here as a customer that orders too much, and Kel Mitchell can't understand it. I know she was on that show. I think there's a few others. But I said, unless you're... But I guess if you watch a Good Burger 2... But here's the thing. You may have watched the first Good Burger in retrospect or throughout the years and not know much about the TV show All That. So I guess if you're a diehard fan, you'll get more cameos and more jokes than other people would. But again, this is one of those films I didn't find funny. I didn't find entertaining. I thought it was rather cringe. Really, let's bring back nostalgia. I'm like, did we really need that for Good Burger? It was on, was it Paramount Plus? I think it's a 5.3 on IMDb, while the first one gets like a 5.6 or 5.8. Like I said, I think it'd be interesting to see what diehard fans of the movie or the show think about this. Because, of course, things work out and they get their jobs back again. I don't know how 100% wise, but they do. And then I don't know what happened with the contract, but whatever. I might have missed it. And then the end credits, everyone sees a remix of "You're a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes." Which I always thought that song was stupid too. Bah humbug, how about that? Call me the Grinch. With a capital A for asshole tattooed on my forehead. I don't care. Bah humbug. Not a fan of the movie. Not a fan of Kenan and Kel. Not a fan of Good Burger. I think the first film sucks. This was even worse. Sinbad, I think he has a voice cameo, but he's not on screen. I think this is when he was sick, he was ill. Sadly. I might have heard his voice in one scene. Can't remember. Take that for what you will. So with that said, thanks for watching. Take care. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.